Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Abnormal Voyages. My name is David, and today we find ourselves in Los Angeles, California. Personally, I have always been a huge fan of reading, and this place is a monument to books. We are at the Last Bookstore, which is an amazing shop with lots of surprises around every corner. Let's go check it out together. Tag along.
We're going to a place that you've never heard of before. It's Abnormal Voyages. You're gonna learn something new. We're gonna open new doors. It's Abnormal Voyages.
Now, of course, the main reason to come here is to find a brand new book or two to take home with you. But there's plenty to see along the way, such as this woolly mammoth hanging on the wall. Not many bookstores have that. There's also several unique art pieces made specifically for this store. Look how many books went into the creation of this one here. Very, very cool. There's even a little artistic garden that you can stop by. All of these plants put into some unusual planters. This next room is dominated by a huge drawing that happens to be a train that was carrying tons of literary characters. I can't tell if they're trying to catch the train or get off of the train, but either way, pretty neat to look at. If you're a big fan of comic books, the Secret Headquarters Dungeon is the perfect place for you. This little area is actually a sister location to a bigger Secret Headquarters comic book shop that has ties going back to real spies back in the 1940s. And then, like any good bookstore, you can always pick up some of your favorite older classics.
We're now going inside the vault. Now, there's not really any particular book that stands out here. Rather, it's the ambiance of having this kind of old-fashioned book room, and it makes it perfect for taking pictures. As a matter of fact, they have a lot of places here that are just screaming for perfect shots. Most of them are upstairs, so let's get up there and see what we can find.
They had to take the opportunity to make the stairs a little more exciting than your usual staircase, and as you climb up, you get a little sneak peek of what kind of books you can expect up above.
We're now entering the labyrinth. This is where things really start to go off the rails.
The shelves and stacks of books up here seem endless. And along the way, you run into lots of things that look like they popped right out of the books themselves. Things are roughly organized into their respective genres, but you never know quite what props are going to suddenly come to life from your favorite stories. And sticking with the apocalypse theme, since this is the Last Bookstore, parts of this kind of look like a bunker that have been transformed to be a little more booky, such as this safety room here has a few creepy dolls on the outside, and then is filled with horror novels. They've kept the back wall where there's radios to help try to find survivors, but then there's also, some skulls. There's also the Danger Room, which has been turned into a haven for pop culture classics. You can get your fix on graphic novels, and then take a look around to see who else may have been here and already left their mark.
Here's another one of those great photo spots I was talking about. This is the famous book arch. You're literally surrounded by millions of words.
Another very aesthetically pleasing section are these shelves that are all sorted by color as opposed to author or genre.
Wow, they weren't kidding when they called this place a labyrinth. It's definitely a maze in here. But if you get lost, don't go crying to your mummy. You'll eventually find your way out.
There's also lots of little clues in case you forget what genre you're in, such as these army men here who proudly let you know this is the war section. And as you explore, you've got to stop to really take in all the unique and sometimes strange art pieces dotted throughout the labyrinth.
You know, they always say books are a portal to another world, but I didn't expect to find one right here in the bookstore.
Every book is an adventure of its own, but to help you out with some of those real-world adventures as well, they do happen to have a fantastic travel section.
We've made it out of the book labyrinth, but honestly, with a book, you could get lost for years and years. My name is David, and this has been Abnormal Voyages. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and comment where you think we should go next. We've also got our link below to our Patreon, where you can help support us and get awesome rewards like a postcard sent to you every single month from somewhere on the road. That's all the time we have. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Abnormal Voyages. Thanks for watching.